Good evening, everyone. Father LeRoy Scheierl here, and welcome to still another episode of my Cabin Fever. It's great to have you with us, with me here tonight. First of all, I want to wish you all a very merry and blessed Christmas and a happy New Year as well. We are on the threshold of that holiday season, the conclusion of Advent. So I just want to wish you all and your family the very best and joy in this joyful season. And Jesus has come to be our hope, right? Even in these difficult times, the Lord is with us, which is a great reminder for us all. The Christ child is born, a Savior is given to us, and what a wonderful gift. I'm sitting here in front of my just outside my office in our gathering, one of our gathering areas, and in front of our tree and manger scene. And I think every household has a manger scene that they set up, or one outside, or even in the house. And you can credit St. Francis of Assisi for starting that tradition. I believe in about 1223, his monks wanted to give people a real experience of being in that moment, right? In that how Jesus was born. So they created a live manger scene and invited the villagers to come and to pray, and then they preached on the Christ child, and the rest is history, right? So often you'll see that manger scene in people's houses and homes, and it's my favorite part of really the Christmas decorations, lights and all. So, I'm entitling this episode of Cabin Fever with a question: is there room for me? And I'll explain that in just a little bit. You know, most of us are familiar with the account in Luke's Gospel, how Mary and Joseph came to Bethlehem for the census. And she was pregnant at the time, and of course the town is crowded, and they came to the inn, and there was no room for them in the inn, and so they were relegated to the stable, and that's where Jesus was born. But think about this: an inn or a motel, hotel, by definition, is surrounded by four walls and maybe in a door. It's a closed system. There's only limited space there. But a stable or a manger, almost by definition, is an open space, right? You never see people create a manger scene with a door on it that you have to open and look inside, right? And even in the old days, stables in biblical times were basically cut out into a hewn rock with maybe a lean-to coming out the side, but it's open to the world, open to the universe, to the star and skies. So the question is there room for me in the manger scene? Of course there is, right? In Jesus' world, there's room for everybody. And you might think of the stable or the manger as really the first church where Christ is present and wants to invite us all, so to speak. It's not by accident that Jesus was born in a town called Bethlehem. Bethlehem in Hebrew means house of bread. Jesus would eventually become the bread of life. And he was placed in a manger, in a place where animals are fed. Jesus would eventually become that food to feed us as well. So it's very symbolic and a real prefiguring of who this Jesus is, who this Savior is for us. So, take some time this holiday season. I know with COVID, your celebrations obviously are much simpler and smaller, but maybe that's what we need, right? A little simpler way of celebrating the holiday and really focusing on what Christmas is all about, huh? A Savior is born for us, for you, and there's room besides. So anyway, just as a sideline, I want to let you know that we have here at our Together as One area Catholic community of St. Michael, St. Joe, St. Peter, St. Paul. We have 15 services Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So, and we're doing that on purpose to give everybody an opportunity to come. There's room for you, right? To spread out whatever you need to do for safe distancing. And that includes our Spanish and Latin communities as well. And I know for Peter and Paul, we'll have 3 Christmas Eve and 3 Christmas Day. So you might check those out and come join us, whoever you are with, right? Don't be afraid to celebrate this wonderful holiday. And I believe our choirs are going to do some pre-recording. Every service will be live streamed, or each parish will have at least one live stream service for the Christmas holiday, so keep your eyes and ears open for that. And I think some of our choirs are going to do some pre-recorded music to kind of put you in the Christmas spirit. You got to love those Christmas songs, and what's Christmas without them too? So hopefully we can enjoy that as well. So, and finally, you probably heard about the conjunction of planets that's going to occur on the winter solstice, December 21st. That's coming up. Today is the 17th or 18th of December. But what that is the planets of Jupiter and Saturn are going to merge together and look like they are one planet. And you can see that in the southwestern sky just after sunset, first hour after sunset. And many believe that it was a conjunction of two planets that led the Magi, who were astrologers, to the Christ child in Bethlehem. They followed the star from the east and west to Bethlehem itself. And this one is called the Great Conjunction because it's the two largest planets, Saturn and Jupiter, coming together and merging as one. It's happening on a winter solstice, the darkest day of the year, which is probably very symbolic as well. And not since about 1256 has this happened, that we could see him visibly and so close. And it won't happen until the year 2400 or so. And in Jesus' case, I think it was Jupiter and Venus that merged together. And I might talk a little bit about why the wise men or the Magi were drawn to that on the Feast of Epiphany. But check it out. I've been watching that on a clear night in the southwest sky. You can see the two planets, and by December 21st, they are going to come together and merge as one. So another way of kind of putting us into the spirit of Christmas and that journey of faith that we are all called to make, right? To follow the star. Jesus is the light of the world. He came to brighten our lives and to enter into that gloominess, that darkness that is sometimes ours, especially in these challenging times. So, Father LeRoy Scheierl signing off. Hope you have a very blessed and happy and merry and Christmas and a healthy new year. And let's keep praying for each other. And remember, is there room for me? Of course there is. In Jesus' world, there's room for all of us. God bless, and until we meet each other again.